Так, всім привіт. Куди нам потрібно? А нам потрібно у тінях крипти. Боже, це криптовалюту здобувати буду? Криптовалюту? Зустріньтеся з Себастьяном. Йдемо до Себастьяна. Секретні кімнати. Ну це ябіда. Це що таке? Ладно. Блін, а якщо ми тут більше не будемо? Так, коротше, як не будемо? Будемо? Ні.
I could undo all that happened that day, I would!
Over here. Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, The wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it. I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio. Confringo! Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it. That's it!
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
The blast does heat things up. I see how you lost your eyebrows.
You'll get used to it. And Ominous and I used to practice down here for hours. The Undercroft was our retreat. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the Portkey and Gringotts and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
Блін, ну він ж такий був відвертий. І, типу, потім, як його, підставився. В житті насправді так буває, що навіть такі, які віддаються повністю, потім все одно зраджують. І причому дуже легко. Але ладно.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curses in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl. Confringo!
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Ну от, тепер він наїде на Себастіна, той подумає, що ми його зрадили, і він розкаже нашу таємницю там професорам там, чи ще там комусь. От вам і... Не треба загрожувати, помилка. Так, не знаю, обіцяю мовчати, це означає визнати провину. Ну, типу, що так, нам сказав Себастьян. А ми можемо наїхати.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Так, роздобудьте зілля. То за містом.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Long. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. What can I do for you today? A wise decision. Thank you.
Дорого.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Фокусуючи зілля та виправити його у справі. Роздобудьте і зілля Максима та Едорус. Їх у справі. Роздобув. Мгм. Кошара.
Oi, can you help me?
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Давайте.
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Ого. Оу. Фонтан з дракончиком. Чи що це, блін? Змія, дракон, якийсь портрет. Картина, верніше. Зрозумів. Оу. Може, то внизу?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Accio!
О,
Revelio.
це оцей песик, це точно є.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
Це ми знайшли. Тепер картина з домом. Дерева. Тут оце. Блін, це ж надо, я це буду робити весь сьогоднішній цей, всю годину. Змія. Дракончик з планетою. На лавці. Блін.
Not someone else trying to pass through.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Так, нам тут. Краще не бути. Вниз.
Bit of snot on your nose. Thought you'd want to know.
Вниз, вниз, вниз. Сюди. О, дракончик, вот він.
There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
Окей, йдемо, знайдемо третій. Там якісь... Блін, змія, двері, картина.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Так. Може, то всередині? З тієї сторони. О.
Revelio. This stairwell looks promising. This looks like the portrait from the map.
Це воно
And where's
точно.
the treasure? Revelio. Accio. There was a doorway hidden within the portrait.
Ого, ніфіга собі.
I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
Круто.
Made any progress with your treasure?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
Що ж, йдемо далі по сюжету. Так, нам вниз.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. But then we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt, and...
You met the Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting, to say the...
Yes. And then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkins so that he'd tell me about how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Ну, це те, про що я вам розказував у попередній серії. То, що ми пропустили, це ми зараз з професором будемо нести книгу в той
The room is
зал
called
під
the Map Chamber,
Хогвартсом.
by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time.
Слухайте, я би з цим гігом професором і грав би тільки. Також щось розвідувати, шукати. Решта все лишнє. Ну, це так поки що, я думаю.
This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
Це там, де він відроджував зелень, коротше, дощ викликав.
You and your friend Charles spoke of the portkey, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces. Traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. and we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
I don't think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well traveled as you think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
Далековато.
What are you up to now?
Блін, як ці замки відкривати?
What do you want?
Походу, це той, що нас здавав. Ну, то хай кричить собі.
Don't you see the way?
Так. Давайте пошукаємо. Карта з свічками, щоб знайти скарб. Карта це. Так, не то. Інвентар. Да. Що ми маємо? Ми маємо міст, маємо свічки. Нам потрібно буде світло. Тут якась арочка з надписами. Міст. Свічки. Біля лісу. Цікаво. Ось міст. Якийсь. А де свічки? Блін. Що я нажав? Я десь випадково, коротше, не туди, не на то нажав. Отак треба було. Так. Це міст.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
О, то якийсь... Як там міста, правильно? І ліс є. Де та карта? Блін, як це бісе. Чому ту карту не можеш вивести на екран? Ну, тут є ще ці додаткові арки, чи нема? Блін. Хм-хм-хм-хм. О, місточок.
Accio.
Блін, ну схоже ж, правда? Якесь село. Ні, щось мені здається, що це не тут. Ненавиджу, блін, такі загадки. Місточок, місточок. Ще один міст. І тут є місток. Але нема лісу. Сорі. Приземлення треба ще надресирувати. Коротше, загадки це не моє. Друзі, це точно. Ну я нафіг. Серйозно. Добре, обов'язково знайду. Глаціус, заклинання, що заморожує. Боже мій. Вінгардіум. Левіоса. Жест. Невідомо. Так, друзі, шукати за карту, ну його нафіг. Не знаю, може потім буде натхнення якесь. Так, Леандер Прует. Що ти
What are
хочеш?
you doing out here? Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent. Outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
Давай.
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Accio. Nothing to it.
Accio.
Блін.
Missed the mark a bit on that one. Accio. All in the wrist.
Блін.
I've seen worse. Accio.
Accio.
Та блін. Коротше, я... Ладно, у мене один шарик залишився.
Didn't think you were a match for me. Wait, did I win? I won!
Молодець. Може, давай ще раз?
We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
I'm game for another round.
Grand. You could use the practice. Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Accio. Try to beat that.
Полтос. Нічого собі.
Accio.
Lucky shot. Accio. Nothing to it.
Привіт.
I'll let you have that one. Accio. All in the wrist.
Accio!
That was one for the ages. Tie game. At least you didn't beat me. We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
Я думаю, ми зрозуміли вже тепер, як це робиться.
Another time, perhaps.
Can't say I blame you. Perhaps come back when you're a bit more prepared to beat someone of my skill.
Добре. Чому? Чи нам треба в нього виграти, виходить, чи що? Вирушайте до поля до... Блін. Ладно. Давайте вже в наступній грі спробуємо. То у нас сьогодні вже час якраз допливає кінця. Тому на сьогодні вистачить забав з Стефаненком. Продовжимо в слідуючій серії. Всім всього доброго. Слава Україні. Па-па.